Hi, and welcome to Life is Good Today. This is a day early. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I'm sure you're doing a good job. Probably there are times you felt like you weren't, but you know what? They probably all survived it. That's the important thing to remember. To me, parenting is probably the toughest job in the world. When I watch people raising little kids, I think back to raising five kids. It's you're on mental 24-hour a day. There's no break. Your head is swimming with everything you got to do, what you're worried about as they grow up, and it's just a tough job. And the thing is, for me, and I don't think I'm that special, so I think I'm like most people. The interesting thing about parenting is your kids don't know that the truth is you're just beginning to grow up yourself. And so when I got out of Vietnam is when I got married. I'm 22 years old. I don't have a clue, you know. I'm just trying to figure life out. And so the next 20 years or so with my kids, I was on a journey to figure out who I was. So you can imagine the mess they saw with me. I was still drinking at the time, still smoking cigarettes, all that stuff, and still being angry with the world, fighting everything, doing all that. So it took me, until I hit my 40s before I started, like, you know what, I'm going to start changing this. There's got to be an easier way. This is crazy. And so that was the beginning of the change. And so my children were subjected to that. And I don't think I was a horrible father or anything, but I told my kids, as they grew up, I said, I wasn't emotionally available. So you got to watch that because it's going to play out in your relationships and understand that when you didn't get nurturing when you needed it, then you're going to look for somebody to do that and maybe put too much pressure on somebody. And so anyway, I'm I'm proud of the guy I am, and in the end, um, I think I was a good dad, and I can't change any of that. So I learned to love myself, and I figure the mistakes I made, maybe my kids made good decisions as a result and didn't do what I did. And so, anyway, that's my thought for today on Father's Day. I'm going to head over to my daughter Julie and Rob's house here in about a half hour, and looking forward to seeing them and have some fun. So, happy Father's Day, and thank you for all you've done over all the years, whoever you are. And just like me, you know what? Learn to look back and appreciate that you grew up, you changed, and that's a big influence on your kids. I always tell my kids, you never listen to anything I said, but when I changed, you paid attention to that. So maybe that's the deal. Anyway, have a great, great Father's Day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye bye.